Just yesterday, I was telling my grandfather that it's heartbreaking to see support for Israel and the sympathies they acquired after October 7th dissipate into this mass disapproval. Now a majority of Americans are against the way Israel handled their war in response to October 7th. It frightens me to think what most of Americans think of Jews within America. As we've seen before, it's really related. A data point even came out in that regard today. But I understand that side. After this war is being live streamed to our phones, the human suffering is all man-made. Which men I'm not addressing at this point, but the suffering is all man-made. Personally, I attribute all suffering to Hamas. But there's no doubt Israel has contributed to the suffering themselves. Aid workers being killed, while unfortunate and maybe even understandable, suffering is being espoused. And of course it's becoming hard to defend. I'm an ardent supporter of Israel. I love it. I'm a Zionist to my core. But the increasing pressure of seeing the violence and suffering on our rectangular devices we carry around is becoming so hard to defend. I love this country. I love Israel. But the war is becoming very hard to defend. With Netanyahu as the head, it's even harder. Today, Minister Gantz called for elections in September. Lapid is following in suit. For the sake of Israel's future approval, Netanyahu must announce a resignation. That would be putting country before party. As Yuval Noah Harari said, show some responsibility and accountability for allowing October 7th to happen under your watch. I will continue to support Israel as being a modern, Western-valued democracy in the Middle East, something that gives a positive return on investment for America. But Israel can definitely make my job a little easier in doing so. Uphold those Western values. Represent the interests of your people. And do not be afraid to ask them again on what exactly did you want us to do? Announce day after plan. And I'm not talking just about Gaza, but I'm talking about an election plan. Announce there will be elections once the war winds down. Few can disagree with it. Because seeing the human suffering, you can only take so much of it before it's just flat out indefensible.